really sure what she's been up to, but like
Dispelling
the way
questions.
the way she dealt with like alternate point of when the fact that her whole brand was to be like compassionate, and then that clearly got like revealed as being compassionate to people that agree with her. It's like, how are people going along with this? You know,
Well, people just fall in love with the politician, right? And then the politician can really say anything, and people are just like, "Yep, she's great. She's making her own decisions. She's doing her thing."
yeah, because it becomes a cult, right? It's
100%.
just a straight up like, our leader will defend our leader because it's righteous.
100%. That sounds like communism, doesn't it?
Yeah, man.
I also don't think she's necessarily female. There's some interesting footage with weird packages around her legs in a dress. You're like, that's weird for a female. But especially with like the protests that were happening in New Zealand, right? Where like people camping outside Parliament / the Beehive, I believe they call it, for like up to 10 days, I think. And it was like all peaceful and it was all good, and there was like the spaces for like kids to play in, like a daycare kind of equivalent, like first aid, and like people were coming in and helping out. And then I saw the footage of like two black figures black clad figures go into a tent and then walk out of the tent, and then the tent's on fire. And you're like, how convenient.
I know, man, and it fucks me off how people think it's such an outlandish conspiracy theory that's even possible.
100%.
Like,
the government wouldn't do that. The government loves us. They've saved us with vaccines and lockdowns and masks.
But also just like there's so many historic references to government like doing unbelievably
shady things.
Shady shit.
There's so many experiments done in history on the unsuspecting population of America, in England. I saw a meme the other day that was like, you either trust in the government or you know your history. Can't do both, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy that people think that their side could never do wrong, kind of thing. That's why, like, I'm not a leftist anymore, because I was, and then I saw through it. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean I'm right wing. I'm not right wing. There's pretty much no right wing policies that I connect with, but there's nothing in the left wing to justify me like identifying solely with that group anymore.
Well,
there's only drawbacks.
100%. I mean, I didn't know what left or right was until the past 2 years, you know. Like, I hadn't really thought or heard of it. Didn't really know how to distinguish the two, but now it's like ever more present, you know. It's literally people either left being, I love the government, or the other side where it's like, hang on, I just want to do my own thing. Just stop fucking with my life and let me do my thing.
Yeah, for real.
I'm standing up and I'm telling you I am Warhol. I am the #1 most impactful.